Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Jasmine Iman here. As you see, I pretty much already got started without you. I'm so sorry. I already did the prep. I already put on my favorite nail tips that come stiletto shape, but I always cut them down because they're super long. And yeah, this is me trying to figure out if I'm going to do what I normally do, which was shape it into the stiletto, or if I'm going to keep it square because these kind of look pretty cute the way it is. But yeah, so just spoiler alert, I went ahead and I went stiletto. And the only reason why I did that is because I just didn't trust myself that I would keep the free edge super straight. So I just went ahead, did the easy thing, and went stiletto. But I'm not gonna lie, I did initially start doing coffin shape when I was filing because I thought that that could be a happy medium, but even that didn't work out, as you see. So, you know, just stuck with what I normally do. Don't go chasing waterfalls, stick to the lakes and rivers that you're used to, you know. And that's what I did. Voila, my nails are shaped to perfection. Super small though, I know, like it's baby nails, but it's so that I can still type during work hours, you know. I gotta be productive mommy. But besides all that, let's go ahead and get to unboxing a box that was already unboxed before. I get very excited when I get new stuff in the mail, so this has already been open. It's already been swatched. I left the little swatches in the box so that I don't have to do it again, you know, not trying to waste no product. So I have 4 colors that I'm going to be using today. I already know I'm going to use that yellow and that bright pink, so I'm just grabbing that out the box. But I still don't know what other 2 colors I'm going to use yet. There is 2 rows of colors. Like, this set came with a lot of polygel. I'm very excited about that. But yeah, this is me pretty much just trying to debate what 2 colors I'm going to choose after the pink and the yellow. You know what? I'm gonna just go with this blue and this lime green. I was debating because I felt like the lime green might be too close in color to the yellow, but you know, I was on the phone with my sis and she told me it's not that close. You could do it, so I'm doing it. I'm starting off with some of McCart's nail dehydrator. Now, I actually should have filed the surface of the nail tips before I did this, but I forgot, so let's pretend like I did that step and then put on the dehydrator. And once I'm done with that, that probably only takes like 2 seconds to dry, I go in with McCart's nail primer, and I actually do 2 coats of the nail primer. I don't know, I feel more secure that way. It's really no rhyme or reason. As well as I'm just going ahead and get an early head start on prepping my 91% isopropyl alcohol. I use this as my slip solution for my polygel, but I don't need it right yet because I'm going to go in with the base coat first. And I put a thin layer of base coat on my nail, and then when I'm done, I cure it under my UV lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in with my middle finger first, and I'm using Saviland's color Yellow. It's just called Yellow. And I do the 2 bead method because it's easier that way to build an apex for me, because that's something that I still kind of struggle with from time to time. So yeah, now this is my first time using a polygel by a different brand other than McCart, but I do have to say I really like the texture of Saviland's polygels. It really, I don't want to compare it to another brand, but I mean, it reminds me a lot of McCart. Like, it's pretty stiff yet flexible. Like, it's flexible enough, but it's not so flexible that it's runny. So I really like that. I just wish that the colors were a little bit more opaque, because as you see with just this one bead, it's pretty see-through. But yeah, after I do the first bead, I go ahead and I cure it, and then I go back in with the second bead, and this time I actually take it all the way down to my cuticle. And this is the bead where you really have to make sure you build that apex really well. So you're gonna see me struggle quite a bit because this is my first time doing it in 2 weeks and some change. So it's almost like it's brand new for me, the first nail, every single time I do my nails. So I probably won't get the hang of it until my 9th out of 10 nails.
My trust in you. What will you do?
So I think at this point is when I realized that I may have taken off too much of the bulk. Like, I didn't really have much of an apex. It was kind of flat. So I went ahead and added some more of the yellow. And I just like picked up what was scooped off. Like, I didn't waste anymore.
What will you do? Will you just step back? Will you duck it out? Will you be here to the end? I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you pretending. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my mind straight. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my mind straight.
Sticking with my nails, the easy ones that are just, you know, the one solid color, I'm gonna go next to my ring finger because that one is just gonna be pink. I'm using the color fuchsia, and, you know, doing my 2 bead method again, same thing as the yellow.
I used to tell lies, but I would never lie to you. Sipping spray on my dime, looking all kinds of new. So you know what I like, what would you like to do? Tell me, I'm telling you. I know I've been away. Just trying to get my mind straight, girl. Don't get my shit.
These remaining 3 fingers are all going to be the same design. I'm actually going to do an ombre using the other 2 colors that I had originally, you know, struggled to pick out. So we're starting off with dark turquoise, and I go ahead and I put that just at the top. I'm still kind of like doing the 2 bead method in a way, but 2 different colors. So as you see, my second bead is the green, but I don't take it all the way to the end of the nail. I do stop like midway because, like I said, I want it to be ombre. And to top it all off, I use Macart's clear polygel to encapsulate my ombre. Basically what it does is it makes sure the blend of the 2 colors is encapsulated, so when I get to filing, I don't ruin it, as well as give the tip of the nail some more structure, because I know you saw that the structure just was so out of whack with the green being a little thicker than the blue. So yeah, this is how you fix that. Now that I'm done the polygel application, I just put some of the 91% isopropyl alcohol, can never say that correctly, on a lint-free wipe, and I just wiped down my nails really good to get that tacky layer off before I went in to start filing and getting my shape good, which actually took me a while, and a lot of dust later, I ended up with something pretty decent. I'm very proud of myself. And I do stick to just using like the hand file to do this because I've come to realize I get a lot better control that way, because sometimes when I use the drill, I end up like over filing and I get rid of the apex that took me so long to build. So I like this way better. And then once I'm done filing, I go in with my buffing block to help try to get it back smoothed and get rid of some of the scratches that the hand file created. Just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around. Now, although you see me like brushing all that dust off with that big fluffy brush, I don't just do that. I actually go wash my hands because I want to make sure I really get all of the brush out, all the dust off before I go in with any paint. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my little hand painted art, I guess we'll call it. I'm not really that good at doing this kind of stuff, but we're trying. So basically, if you haven't found out already or been able to tell by the thumbnail, I'm doing SpongeBob themed nails. So right now I'm going in with some gel paint, different colors I lined up to do some of those little flower or lily pad, whatever things that they have all up as there's clouds in SpongeBob. Okay, I sound really stupid trying to explain that, but I know you know what I mean. If you watch SpongeBob, you know what these are. And also a quick FYI, for each flower or, for each of these things that I'm drawing on, I did have to do 2 layers of the paint. So I did one, cured it for 30 seconds, then came back and like redid it because it just wasn't dark enough for me, and I wanted to make sure the color showed up really well. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm just pretty much drawing them wherever I see space. Like what you've done to me, I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. Okay, so I know you're probably wondering, how did we get here? Where did the faces come in? I completely forgot to hit record on that part. So I'm just right here inserting a clip of me doing it on my other hand because I did the same exact thing. I used this sheet of stickers, SpongeBob stickers that I have, and they're meant for your nails, so they stick pretty well. And they're transparent, so it kind of looks like whatever the background color of your nail is what the color of SpongeBob will be. So that's why, of course, I did the yellow nail and then the pink nail for Patrick. On my other hand, which you'll probably see later, I did a blue nail for Squidward. So yeah. And so now what you're seeing is just me topping it off with some of my gel top coat. I use the Gelish brand top coat. I don't really have a favorite. I just use what I got, and this is one that I have, and I love it. And for the last and final step, I go ahead and apply some cuticle oil. No matter what I've seen in the past, I won't let it impact how we grow now, baby. Can't let it slip And here's the final looks. I have my lily pad flower clouds. I have Patrick and SpongeBob. I was able to do the ombre that I just hate doing because I'm still learning. But here's also a glimpse of my other hand. I switched up some colors so that I can include Squidward as well. So we got Squidward's, I wanted to say smiling face, but he's definitely not doing that. But yeah, so here's the best part about these nails. I didn't even mention this polygel is glow in the dark. I've had these nails for quite a few days now, and I can tell you that it doesn't even need light to charge the glow. Like literally at night when I'm sleeping, my nails are glowing just like this, very bright all night long. It's beautiful. I love it. But I of course want to thank you all for watching another one of my nail videos. I really hope you enjoyed. If you have any other nail ideas, please let me know. But yeah, I'll go ahead and let you go finally. But I love y'all, and until next time, bye.